Mark looks at me. He looks at me. He say, okay, bro, look. It's not a party. It's really a get together. I say, how this not a party? This look like a party. You got people in Caleb Pool. What happened to staying in the inside of the bar with the music on low? What happened to that? To a minimum. What happened to that? He like, I know it kind of, some people drunk, some people ain't no more people was gonna come. I'm like, he like, think about this, bro. We gonna be throwing the biggest party. When I go to school, you already know they gonna be talking. I threw the biggest party. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna be throwing the biggest party, and also the biggest one that's beaten down to the ground with mama foot inside your posterior. You're gonna be walking around with 3 shoes. Like, what? So he like, man, okay, so what you want me to do? I'm like, they all gotta go. He like, bro, they can't leave. I'm like, okay, you want me to shut the party down? As I'm saying that, I kid you not. As I'm saying that, Mark turns around, lift the grill up, and start flipping the chicken and the ribs. So I said, Marky, he like, I'm listening. So this girl, she come over, she like, I'm sorry, but Marky, you ready? He like, ready for what? She like, look what I got in my book bag. And she unzipped her book bag and she had a bottle. She say, it's time to take shots. She was saying it was time to take shots, but it looked like you about 5, 6 shots in. So I'm like, y'all been drinking? He like, well, I ain't been drinking yet. He like, they been drinking. I'm like, let me smell your breath. He like, what? I'm like, let me smell your breath. He like, they been drinking. He like, I was just trying to get everything together and get people back here. He like, I'm trying to I'll tell you, let's go inside the house. I'm like, I don't care about that. Let me smell your breath. He like, I got to keep checking. I'm like, let me smell your breath. He like, I said, nah, blow it. I'm like, ooh. Oh my God. He like, what? Don't do that. I'm like, it stink. I'm like, it don't smell like liquor, but it stink. It really didn't stink. I was just messing with him. He like, don't do that. So he kept on grilling on the grill. So I'm like, hey, yo, hurry up. Take that off the grill. How long you gonna take? He like, I still got more. He like, they brung food. This dude had another little side. It was a bucket though. It was like a bucket that we would clean our stuff with. So I guess he rinsed and washed that bucket out and put their meat inside the bucket. So I said, Mark, is that the bucket that we be putting cleaning products in and we be cleaning the walls and stuff? He like, yeah, but I washed it. I'm like, and you put their meats in there? He like, yeah. I'm like, bro, you gonna make somebody sick. He like, but I washed it. He like, you don't know what you talking about. So I'm like, look, shut the party down as soon as you done. His phone rings. His cell phone ring. He picks up, yeah. So whoever he talking to, he walks off. So I go walk behind him like, you know what? You leaving these, everybody finna have to go. Even if I got to get on the mic, everybody finna have to go. I don't know where they gonna go, but they finna get up out of here. They finna get up out of here because I'm the only one gonna be taking the heat. Boom. I'm following Mark, right? So Mark going to the front door, it's more people. I said, no. I said, can't nobody else come in. So the girl like, well, I got my $50. So Mark like, yeah, they could come in. So Mark takes the $50 and then it was a dude. He takes the dude $50 and they brought someone else. And Mark took the $50. He like, all right, just go through that back door and go that way. First off, you would not be a mom version, but a male version of mom. Like, you throwing big, what you think, boy? What are you doing? So I'm like, Mark, what are you doing? He like, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm like, what you trying to tell me? Please, what you trying to tell me? Did you get almost about 30, 40 people back there? You got a big party going on back there. We were about to get caught. And I ain't got nothing to do with it. He like, look, he dug in his pocket. He rolled up. He had a little Ziploc bag, but it was Zaza. I'm talking about that sticky, icky, sticky. So I'm like, ooh, as soon as he put it out, I smelled it. I'm like, woo. He like, yeah. Well, right. He like, you want to change your mind about the party now? I'm like, no, they still got to go. He like, in this. He dug in his pocket. He like, boy, like, everybody had to pay. He like, besides my close friends. He like, everybody. He like, and if they stay longer, they got to pay us a little bit more. I'm like, but we got to cut the music down, man. They can't be back there long. He like, I know. He like, I got to go back there and check the meat. So now he runs back there to go check the meat. Now, it's people in the pool. They like circle in the pool, right? And they pass in the bottle. and they just drink. I'm like I'm looking like, oh my God, like this not safe. So all of a sudden I hear Rody Dodie, but that was too clear and it was too close. So I was like, but I heard it over the music. So I'm looking like, who's calling my name? So I look up, it's Boo Man. He done let up his window. He like, Rowdy Dowdy. I'm like, let down your window, boy. He like, the phone. I'm like, who is it? He like, Mom. And she know about the party. And I heard that. I panicked. I'm like, oh my God. I came off the patio because the pool is on the patio. I came from around the patio, got off the patio, boom. I'm like, Marky, come on. He like, what? He like, hey, hold on, wait, it's my shot. So he knock a shot back. He like, I'm like, stop. I'm like, Mom on the phone. He like, what? I'm like, let's go. I'm like, Mom on the phone. And Kato just yelled at his window talking about a party. He like, we did. He like, y'all, everybody, come on, get ready. Come on, everybody, y'all gotta go. So everybody getting out the pool, everybody scattering like roaches, right? Everybody scattering like roaches. Everybody grabbing their stuff. So they got to still go through the front door. All right. So they all coming through. So I hurry up. I run upstairs. Mark run upstairs. There's people that's coming out. And some of them are leaving. And some are just kind of like in the kitchen in the living room. Some still in the back. Because it's about 40 some people. I go grab the phone. He like, here you go. You in so much trouble. I'm like, hey, Mom. Lauren like, Mom, I'm like, Lauren? She like, yeah, I'm like, hold on. I muted. I'm like, this Lauren. So he like, hey, y'all, wait. So I'm like, no, let them go. But it was like I was already in action. Boo, open this door right now. He laughed like, you were so scared. Caleb laughing. Boo, open the door. I go downstairs. I grab the extra set of keys. I shoot back upstairs. I put the key in the door. I unlocked it. He was in there on his computer. He wasn't even playing none of his system games. He in there in his computer chair on the computer with his headphones on. And he like talking smack. I just came and just moved the headphones. Bah, it just popped. I just pulled the stretcher. Bah, slang. He like, he over dramatic. I'm calling Mom. I'm like, no, don't call Mom. He like, give me the phone. Now me and him tussling, right? We tussling over the house phone. I got the cordless phone in my hand. So I'm like, I'm on the phone. So I push. I'm like, stop. I'm like, why you say that was Mom? He like, I was just playing a prank. You hit me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't tell Mom. I'm like, you want some more ribs? He like, no, I want ice cream and a milkshake. I'm like, you want ice cream or you want a milkshake? An ice cream with a milkshake. I'm like, what do that mean? He like, make it like a milkshake, then put a scoop of ice cream on it like Mom do with a cherry, and I want drizzle on it. Now, Mom will go downstairs, get either strawberry or vanilla or both if he wanted. She would put it in a cup. She wouldn't blend it because he didn't like it blend. She would get us a spoon, put a little bit of milk, just a little bit, and then she would whip it nay-nay. She'd just act like she cooking a crock pot. You feel me? It's just... She'll just be flicking the wrist for a long time until it look whippy. Then she'll put another scoop of ice cream. And then she will put all the layers. Now, that's how he liked it. So, I had to mimic Mom. Now, that's a lot of work. So, I'm like, okay, I do it. He like, get out and shut my door. So, I'm like, okay. So, as I'm leaving, and he just back up. He smacked me on the side of the head, and he heard him shut the door. I'm like, oh, you lucky. He like, and I still want my stuff. So I'm like, I unmute the phone. I'm like, hello? She like, oh, I thought you forgot about me. I'm like, no. I'm like, what's up? She like, why did you call me Mom? I'm like, my brother played a prank on me. She like, yeah. She like, I didn't know if you was talking about me or if your mom was at home. I thought your mom had left. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what's up? She like, nothing. I was thinking about you. I was wondering if I could stop by at your house. I'm like, at my house? Is your mom at home? She like, yeah, but my mom saying my curfew is not until 11, so I can come and see you. I'm like, how you gonna get here? You gonna get on the bus or you? Cause it's like 6 long blocks, right? I'm like, you want me to come meet you? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up play. You want me to come meet you? She like, no, you ain't gotta come meet me. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you can, yeah. I couldn't tell her no. I couldn't tell her no. She been inviting me. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So how you gonna get here? She like, maybe the bus oh, you think I should call my friend? I'm like, okay, yeah, call your friend, call your friend. She's like, okay, I'm going to call my friend. Boom. All right, that's the plan. She going to call her friend. She called back to the house like a few seconds later. Like, I ain't even make it all the way down the stairs. She like, she gonna take me. I'm like, oh, that was fast. She like, yeah. She was on the other line. She was calling me anyway. I'm like, oh, all right, cool, boom. She like, I'll let you know when I'm pulling up. I'm like, all right. I hang up. So I hurry up. I go downstairs. Now, Mark got these people now in the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. I'm like, no. I'm coming downstairs. I'm like, no, y'all gotta go. So Mark like, bro, they're like, no, we paid. We at least can stay another 40 minutes. Mark like, another 40 minutes. I'm like, all right, another 40 minutes, no loud music. Mark like, all right, no loud music, I got you. So I'm like, all right, so everybody shot to the back to the back. So as everybody leaving, the bell rings. The bell rings again. So I'm like, okay, that's probably Lauren. So when I open the door, it's Beth. So I'm like, yeah, what's up? She like, y'all got swishers? I'm like, nah, we ain't got no swishers. So she like, buy some. She like, I really need some swishers. She always needs swishers. So she like, your mom got some tops? I'm like, no, she ain't got no tops. She like, but May always keep tops. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't want to go on her stuff. She was like, all right. She like, I would have smoked it with y'all. I'm like, no, we good. So Mark like, I might got some. So Mark went to go fake look. I shut the door. Mark went to go fake look. Because I'm like, wait, he like, let's mess with her. I'm like, we got company back there. You want to get us cold. So he come in like, man, I ain't even got none. She like, all right. She like, I'm going to see if Miss Jackson, the candy store lady, will open up so I can give me some. So Mark like, all right. So she like, y'all wanna smoke with me? So we like, no, we good. All right, we good. So boom, she leaves. All right, I'm like, Mark, you play too much. She like, hey, she always mess with us. She like, come on, let's get to the party. I'm like, no, this your party. Don't act like this my party. I'm like, I gotta stay right here though. I'm like, I can't even go nowhere. He like, why? I'm like, Lauren coming, and she bringing her friend to drop her off. He like, oh, Lauren coming. He like, so now you gonna come to the party? I'm like, just until the 40 minutes is over with. Boom, house phone ring. It's Lauren. She, hey, I'm coming up. So she gets ready to come up. So her friend like, oh, I got to use it. So I was like, oh, you can use our bathroom. So I let her come in. You can still kind of hear the music. So she like, that's my song. Who playing that? And it was, y'all ready? Oh, y'all pop that like this. Shake your body. Don't stop. Don't quit. All your ladies pop yo like this. Just do it. Do it. She like, that's my song. So I'm like, what? So I was like, yeah, my brother, he got like a little small party out there. So Lauren like, oh, you want to tell me you had a party or you got another boo here? I'm like, no, I ain't got no boo here. I'm like, I was surprised. He told me it's a get together. So Lauren was like, let's go back there. And then she like, can my friend stay? I'm like, yeah. She like, come on, let's go back here. She like, and I got something too for us to smoke. I'm like, you smoking? She like, well, I just want to hit it. I don't really want to smoke. I'm like, what? All right. So we go back there. So Mark like, there go my brother now. Mark got on 2 glasses. He got 1 glass at the top, 1 glass at the bottom. And let me tell you what he's doing. He got a beer talking about he's stone cold Steve Austin. He like, he's standing on mama outside of mama table. Her real table outside. Stepping on it, like clacking the bell. I'm like, hey, first off, this ain't no frat party.